Alright, so this is going to sound cheesy. It's my first time doing this, so I guess we started off the day with doing a quick tour around the park, and we quickly noticed that there was a lot of dirt being piled up in this new off-site kind of like dirt storage area. So we knew right away that they were obviously doing a lot of digging, and I mean it was like tripled in size in terms of how much dirt was stored there. So I immediately knew that something was up in terms of like the tunnel. So Matthew and I quickly went to go to the area where I normally take off. Now I normally fly my drones right near Behemoth, and from this typical day, the wind was actually extremely strong, so I almost didn't even want to take my drone up, but I did. So I went up right away, I zoomed in, and I could tell right away that they were digging the tunnel. So I got a couple angles. The best angle for this was off to the left in the field. You can get a really clear view, and I'm trying to look at it myself. If you look really, really, really closely, you can see a cement wall that goes down. And you can see them digging and cement being poured in and poured in and poured in. And this is in the dead center of Vortex's turnaround helix, which I think is like super exciting. If you like just picture whether you're entering or exiting the tunnel at that spot, that's extremely sick that they chose to do that. You can tell it's there too because they removed the fountain. And that seems to be where most of the work is taking place. And you can see the digger in this video digging what looks like either the entrance that'll go under that track and then exit right there, or the exit, whatever it ends up being. We don't really know the direction of the coaster at this point, but this looks set, and this is pretty big. Like you have what I'm assuming is a dive coaster, because right here it looks like I tried to get a view of the track, because I'm not allowed on the west end anymore, which I promised I would stay on the south end, and unfortunately you can't get a good view of the track at this spot. But there's a great view of Vaughn and King City and Backbuster. Right there is where the new kiddie pool is going to go, and then back here you can see them. They are drilling footers. It appears outside of the tunnel area, so there might be an inland loop, I'm assuming. It does look pretty small, this tunnel. The tunnel does look, I can't obviously fully tell, but based on the size and like the length of that cement wall I'm seeing, it doesn't look massive. They're just making such quick work. If you look closely, or take a screenshot and zoom in, you can see a ton of footers on Skyrider's plot line. Now, if you count, there's probably about 20 to 40 footers. And you can see the rebar metal cages too, laying off in Windseeker's direction, just laying on the ground, ready for even more footers. It's pretty much all we saw today. I guess the big news is the tunnel location and how epic that's going to be. I do, at one point, I think I look over to the right. I could be wrong. They seem to be plowing a specific plot of parking lot to store something there. They keep plowing the specific spot where they normally store track for coasters. I remember when Leviathan was there, track was stored over there. You saw parts for rides, even thrill rides stored there. It's somewhat a storage area when they're not in their summer season. Sorry, my voice sounds so thin. I'm just recovering from a cold. Yeah, so I think they might be preparing for either more track to come in, or the thrill rides might be arriving, and they'll be stored there. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. We won't be able to fly for quite a bit due to the weather, so I think the next time I go up, yeah, here we go. You can see, heading back. Awesome. Thanks for watching.